Hi, I'm Jasmine Leventhal and welcome back to our pregnancy series. We are here at week 13 and I'm finally excited to share that we are having a baby boy. So if you two know what you're having, please comment below. I would love to hear and share the good news. So week 13 is a special time because not only are most symptoms subsiding, but we're also heading into our second trimester, which for many of us moms-to-be gives a sense of relief. Most of us know that miscarriage is the highest in the first trimester, so this is kind of a big milestone in pregnancy. During the second trimester, I plan on bringing a lot of strength into the practice to help you prepare for labor and delivery. So let's get started. Find some water, jump into something comfy, and meet me on your mat. Okay, so we're gonna get started in a standing position. I like to stand hips distance apart. I feel like that's the most stable. And you're gonna take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. You're starting to find that nice full breath. And again, you're not holding the breath, you're not trying to build heat, just breathing into belly, breathing into baby. And if you'd like to send a little love note to your little one, offer that in. Maybe a sensation or a feeling of safety and security. And then when you're ready, you can blink the eyes open, soften the hands down by your hips. As you inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, interlace all but the index finger and the thumb. As you exhale, lengthen over to the left, get a nice deep stretch into the right side. Inhaling, come back to center. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, soften the hands down by your hips. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Sweep the arms back on the inhale, forward and up. Exhale, cactus the arms. One more. Inhale, sweeping the arms back and forward and up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, extend the fingertips skyward. Maybe the palms touch. If so, biceps can pull back towards the ears. Exhale, hands down by your hips. Inhale, shoulders up, back, and down. Find that nice shoulder roll, rinsing out the upper back. And then pausing after your last round. Good, just a nice way to warm up the body. Let's step to the top of our mat. So you're gonna want your feet hips distance. I have blocks here set up for myself, so if you need blocks or books, or if you have props similar around your house, you can bring them in. Again, feet hips distance, or even wider if you're practicing and you want more space for the belly. As you inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold in, chest to thighs. Inhale, fingertips by toes, heart presses forward. Exhale, fold back in. Root down through the feet, rise up on the inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. So just half sun salutations. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, heart scoops forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, root down, rise up, reach arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Very nice. One more. Inhale. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes through this movement, you can. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, fold in. Root down, rise up, reach up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's move on. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold in, chest to thighs. Grab your props if you're using them, align your front feet. Step your right foot forward, left leg long. Now notice that there's no bend in my back knee. So left leg is strong and straight, heart extends forward towards the top of your mat. Start to feel that stability into the legs. Breathe. One more inhale and exhale here. And then maybe changing the blocks to a different height. As you inhale, work your front leg straight. Find that hamstring stretch. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Pull your heart towards your toes. Find a nice full breath here. Really lengthen into your spine, looking for a little more space behind the front leg. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, sink into the hips. Inhale, lengthen out, straightening the front leg. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips. Inhale, extend the back. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips. Nice, two more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. And again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Pause here. Now soften into your left knee, lower the left foot down. Good. Notice that your right knee should be over your right ankle. That helps protect the knee. Once you feel balanced and grounded, start to climb the hands to the top of your right thigh. Placing one hand on belly, one hand on your lower back, giving it a little tug so you can lift your belly off your front thigh. You're welcome to stay here, working into your balance, or as you inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Crisscross the forearms, take left forearm in front of right, and then peel the elbows or biceps back towards your ears. If you want to challenge your balance, you can shift your gaze, opening up across your heart. Take an inhale into belly and baby. Exhale, hands release down towards your blocks. Retuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and carefully step your left foot forward, folding at the top of your mat. As you inhale, root down into the feet, rise up, reaching the arms forward and up. Exhale, hands come back to heart center. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, fold in, chest to thighs. Inhale, scoop the heart forward, half lift. Exhale, stepping the right leg back this time. Pause here. Find that nice deep low runner's lunge. Press back through your right heel, engaging your back leg. Breathe here, build the strength and stability in the legs. Open up around the hips. Take one more cycle of breath. On the next inhale, start to work your front leg straight. As you exhale, bend nice and deep into the front knee. Inhale, two straight legs. Exhale, bend knee. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend. Take one more. Inhale, legs straight. Exhale, bend. Pause here, sink into the hips, drop the right knee down. Again, align your left knee over your left ankle. Carefully climb the hands to the top of the thigh. Soften one hand to the low belly, one hand to the low back, and gently peel the low belly off your front thigh for a little more engagement. You're welcome to stay here to work the balance or reach the arms up overhead. This time, crisscross right arm, forearm in front of left. Peel the biceps back towards the ears, maybe gaze up. One full belly breath into baby. Exhaling, hands down onto the blocks or your foot. Tuck your back toes, straighten your back leg, stepping the right foot forward. Fold in. Root down into the feet, extend the heart forward. Rise up on the inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Very nice. We're going to soften our blocks just off to one side, but you do want to have access to them. When you're ready, you're going to come the face sideways or horizontally on your mat. And you're going to take your legs out very wide. So you're going to take the feet out as wide as your wrists or palms. So a good measure is to reach the arms nice and wide and see where your feet land. We'll start with some side bending here. So releasing the left hand down the left leg, reach the right arm up and over, find a nice big bend. Exhale, move in through center. Inhale, reach left arm up and over. Exhale, move through center. Inhale, right arm reaches. And back to center. Inhale, left arm reaches. and back to center. Nice. So from the socket of the hip, you're going to rotate your entire left leg so it points to the top of the mat. Bend nice and deep into the left knee. You can place your hands on your hips if you prefer, but be mindful that the left knee is not caving in, so really allow that outer left hip to engage. So find that nice deep lunge. If you want to add the arms coming into a full warrior two, stretch the arms out wide. Breathe here. We're going to hold this pose. This is part of that building strength. So if there's heat building into your shoulders, heat building into your legs, breathe into it. Last 3 breaths. Start to flip the left palm, extend up and over, stretch into your left side body. Nice full breath here. As you exhale, releasing the left forearm onto your left thigh, reach the right fingertips up, side angle pose. Remember to wrap your ribs back, open up across your chest. Lunge deeper into the front thigh, really stretching into the groin. Take an inhale here. Exhale, find that through center and reverse. Inhaling up and over. Exhale, forearm to thigh, right arm to sky. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, move through center, flip the palm. Next breath takes you into the reverse. Exhale, forearm to thigh, right arm to sky. Good. One more. Dancing warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, float. Inhaling to reverse. Exhale, forearm to thigh, right arm to side, to sky. Take one more breath here. Exhale, come back to center. Straighten into the left knee, parallel the feet. Take an inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, begin to fold forward and down. Once the hands are grounded, maybe you need some blocks to help elevate the ground to meet your hands, and that's okay. You're gonna walk the hands forward a lot, getting a nice deep stretch. So almost like you're in a very wide leg down dog, stretching into your lower back and hips. 5 breaths. Take one more inhale. Exhale, carefully walking your hands all the way back towards your feet. Push down into your blocks or hands, lift halfway. Exhale, float the hands to the hips. Root down, rise up on the inhale. Exhale at the top. Nice. Rotate the right toes out, left toes turn in on that gentle angle. Then nice and deep into that front leg, drop your left hip in, and then be mindful to press your right knee over second and third toe. You can keep the hands on the hips or extend the arms wide for something stronger. And close the eyes or focus your attention on one spot and breathe. Notice how you respond to challenge. Work the strength in the legs. Breathing into baby, last 3 breaths. And soften your left hand down your back leg, flip your right palm, find a nice big reverse. Make this an inhale. Exhale, slowly forearm to thigh, left fingers to sky. Open the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, move through center, dancing warrior. Inhale takes you into the reverse. Exhale, forearm to thigh, right arm to sky. 2 more. Inhale here. Exhale, find the reverse. Inhale, arm lengthens up and back. Exhale, forearm to thigh, right arm to sky. Last one. Inhale here. Exhale, moving to the reverse. Inhale, arm reaches back, keep lunging forward. Exhale, forearm to thigh, right arm to sky. Nice job. Take 1 more. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Straighten the front leg, parallel the feet. Once again, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, float the arms forward and down. So again, hands are under shoulders. We're gonna firm down into the right hand, extend the heart forward, nice open twist, reach the left arm up. Take an inhale here. Exhale, float the hand down and switch. Left hand grounds, inhale, right arm up, reach up, open the heart. Exhale, let it go. Good, inhale, lengthen out, and float the right arm or left arm back up. Wrap the arm this time, so take the thumb pointed away from the body, and maybe taking forearm to lower back. Pull up on the top shoulder to deeply open your chest. Full breath in, try and keep your hips aligned. As you exhale, unwrap the arm, floating the left hand down. Inhale here, extending the heart forward, and then again, floating right arm up. Try not to sway in the hips. Wrap the arm, taking forearm to lower back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, float the hand down. Good, take a full breath in, scooping heart forward. Exhale, hands to hips. Elbows pull in, inhale, root to rise. Exhale at the top. Start to walk your feet in to your back hips distance. We're gonna make our way to the back, to the top of our mat. I'm just gonna have my blocks nearby. Once you're at the top of your mat, inhale, bend your knees, drop your hips, find chair pose. Now try and lift that baby off the front thigh. I know the belly's gonna wanna hang, so engage the deep core muscles a little bit. As you exhale, sweep the arms back by the hips. Inhale, re-lengthen arms, staying in chair. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Twice more, inhale. Exhale, sweeping the arms back. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, arms reach forward. Exhale, fold in, chest towards thighs. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, step the left leg back. Set your feet up for that low runner's lunge. If you want or need to, bring your blocks back into play. Good, find that nice deep lunge. And then maybe widen the stance. This can be helpful with your balance. Pull the heart forward. And then as you inhale, start to float the fingertips off the earth. Exhale, sweep the arms by the hips. Take a full breath in. Extend the arms forward and up. Crescent pose. Now, I often like to practice this with a little bend in my back knee. And that really helps to lift the low belly off the front side. Engage your front leg. Arms reach. Good. As you exhale, cactus the arms, scoop the heart. Inhale, sweep the hands back and then forward and up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms back and forward and up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Take an inhale, reach fingertips skyward. Exhale, lengthen as far forward as your body will allow. And then again, release the hands to the earth. Walk the hands or blocks towards the top of the foot. Shift your weight forward, step your back foot in. Standing split pose, flex into your back leg, soften your chest towards your front thigh. If you want to practice some balance here, you can wrap one or both hands around your ankle. Sometimes balance is challenging. Take one more inhale. If you have the wrap, release the hands and soften the left foot down. Fold and breathe. Use this as an opportunity to cool the body down. Maybe widen the feet. Maybe sway the torso. And coming back to stillness. Start to walk the feet hips distance once again. Chair pose. Sink those hips nice and deep. Engage the legs and reach the arms. Holding here. Breathe through it. For 3, 2, 1. Root down, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Very nice. Chair pose on your inhale. Bend the knees, drop the hips, sweep the arms forward. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, sweep it back. 2 more, you've got this. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, arms back. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, folding in, chest towards thighs. Inhale, heart scoops forward. Exhale, fold. Blocks in hand if you need them. Step your right leg back. Find that low runner's lunge. Really deepen the lunge into the front thigh. Ground into your left foot. Maybe walking the feet wider if you need that balance, stability. Fingertips towards on blocks or towards foot. And then floating fingertips. Taking an exhale, sweep the hands by the hips. Next, inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Crescent pose. Pause here. As you inhale, grow longer through your waist. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Sweeping the arms back by the hips. Inhale, reach them forward and up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Good. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, lengthen forward, straightening into your back leg, releasing the hands towards blocks or foot. Walk your blocks or hands towards the top of your toes. Slide your right foot in, standing split pose, chest towards thighs. Now try not to open the hip here. Try and square your right hip down. If you want to take the balance, maybe wrapping one or both hands around the ankle. Keep lifting actively into your right leg. Taking one more inhale. Whoop. Exhale, hands to blocks, foot to floor. Fold in. Good. If you want a little deeper of a fold, take index, middle finger, and thumb. Go ahead and hook your big toes. And then inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, bend the elbows nice and wide, folding in. All right, get ready. We're gonna hold a high push-up upper plank position. So hands on the mat, step the right leg back, left leg follows. So high push-up upper plank. Be really mindful that you're not dropping into your hips. You want hips as high as shoulders. If you drop into your hips, you are putting a lot of pressure in that low back. If you want to modify, you simply release the knees down. You can totally be here. Nothing wrong with this. This is extremely strong and stabilizing. If you want something stronger, retuck the toes, straighten the legs. Breathe. Extend the crown of your head forward. Keep pressing your heels back for my high plank practitioners. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the earth, child's pose, hips to heels, arms stretched out or arms can be by your sides, forehead to mat. Your choice. Good. Take a walk, hands over to the left side of your mat. Get a nice side body stretch. If you want to open up a little more, you can bend into the left elbow and just kind of stretch and open up into your back. Good. Same thing over on the right side. So left arm reaches forward, walking hands through center over to the right. And then again, if you want a little more, bend right elbow, open up the chest. Stretching the hands forward, come back to center line. Lengthen forward, parallel knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders, cat-cow pose, drop the belly, scoop the heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow pose, extending the spine. Exhale, cat. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. And start to walk the hands maybe 2 inches forward up the shoulders, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, extend the hips up and back. Just really stretching. You can widen the feet as wide as your mat if that feels good. Just find a nice deep stretch here, holding the pose. Take an inhale here, start to walk the feet maybe towards hips distance, coming into single pigeon. Left leg first, inhale, sweep the left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, shift the hips forward and guide the left knee out towards the left edge of your mat and have the left shin draped across your mat. Slowly sliding the right leg back and dropping into the left hip. Now if you have this space between your glute and the mat, you can always use a little book or a prop or a blanket to help support the hip. It's totally your choice. Otherwise, start to lengthen forward, maybe supporting yourself with your forearms. Otherwise, you can take a prop to your chest, a block to your head, and rest here. You want to make sure that there's no tension around your shoulders or gripping in your jaw or your belly. You really want to open up around the hips. Last couple breaths here. Very carefully start to press into the hands. Remove any props that you decided to set up for yourself. And then pressing down, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. You're going to push into your hands. See how I'm lifting my glute away from the floor? That'll help you scoop the left leg out and through. And then reach the left leg up, open up your dog, maybe wiggle around into that hip a little bit. Nice, and then release the left leg down. Same thing, right side. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, draw right knee in, and then layer it across your mat. So the shin drapes across the mat, right knee is out to the very right edge of your mat. Start to sink down, releasing the left leg, and then any props you want to bring in to support yourself in the pose, please bring. And again, you're not like sitting on that hip. Actually, in fact, you're doing the opposite. The hips are pulling neutral, left hip pulls towards right heel. Soften around shoulders and breathe. Taking one more inhale here. Exhale, slowly release the props. And then once again, press into the hands, tuck your left toes, lift your back leg, slide the right leg out and through, open the right hip, maybe wiggling out the leg, finding that nice opening. And then re-soften right leg down, release the knees to the earth. Shift the legs to one side. We're gonna come into a seated position to close. So just taking a moment here, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to third eye center, hands to mouth, hands to heart. Placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your baby. And just taking a moment here to really breathe again into your baby. Sending him or her a little love note. And you can continue to breathe here with the hands on the body. You can release the palms, face up in the lap. Just noticing the stillness. Relaxing into the quiet. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you like, continuing to even out your breath and watch that breath move into your baby, filling him or her with nutrients, love, and safety, security. If you want to start to close off your practice, begin to place the hands at the center of the heart, dropping the chin towards your fingers, and just observing the impact your practice has had on your mind and your body. And taking another moment to honor and offer gratitude for the time you spend on your self-care and building that strong, secure attachment between you and your baby. It is such a pleasure to be able to share these tools with you each and every week. If you want to continue following along, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to share your gender with me if you know. And I will see you at week 14. Namaste.